Some websites claim that Easter originated from the celebration of Ishtar, a pagan goddess of sex and fertility, or other pagan goddesses like Eostre, the Anglo-Saxon goddess of spring. And that's where you get the bunny and the eggs from for Easter. They symbolize fertility and new birth. And that's probably true. One thing is for sure, you don't find any mention of Christians celebrating Easter in honor of the resurrection of Jesus Christ in the New Testament. The date for Easter was set by the Church of Rome in the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. And it's no secret that at that time in history, the Church of Rome was making many compromises with paganism in order to make pagans feel comfortable converting to Christianity. Some other pagan holidays and practices that have been given a Christian makeover include Christmas, Lent, All Saints' Day, and the Sunday Sabbath. With that being said, does that mean it's wrong to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus on Easter? That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. But before I do that, I want to thank Doug Batchelor for sponsoring this video. Doug Batchelor is one of my favorite Christian preachers, and he has a YouTube channel which includes a lot of inspiring Christian videos. I'm personally subscribed to his YouTube channel and watch it on a regular basis, and I recommend that you subscribe as well. You can do so by clicking on the card in the upper right-hand corner of the screen or the link in the video description. Back to the question, is it wrong for Christians to commemorate Jesus' resurrection on Easter? Not necessarily. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31 says, "Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God." Therefore, if we observe Easter in a way that bring God's glory and we avoid the pagan trappings interwoven into Easter, I think that can be acceptable to God. Ways this can be done is by doing evangelistic outreach on Easter, or maybe even holding an Easter church service where we preach about the resurrection of Jesus and the hope of eternal life that gives us. Let's face it, most Christians associate Easter with the resurrection of Jesus Christ and probably aren't even aware of its pagan origins and symbolism. If you ask them what the bunny and eggs stand for, oftentimes they don't know or don't even care. And there are many people in the world that hardly ever go to church except on Easter and Christmas. As a matter of fact, I came from a Roman Catholic family which wasn't particularly religious but made it a point to go to church at least those 2 days a year. So you have to admit that religious attendance and interest is at a peak during Easter, and I think it would be foolish to ignore that. Some things we could do to reach people for Christ on Easter is hand out gospel tracts and literature. We can offer people Bible studies. And I'm not opposed to even having a church service on Sunday devoted to putting on a play or preaching a message about Jesus' resurrection. Posts can be shared about it online, flyers can be handed out, and church members could invite their friends and family, and maybe some people will be converted and saved. At the same time, if someone chooses not to participate in Easter activities or services devoted to sharing the gospel because they are offended by the pagan origins of Easter, then that's their prerogative. There is no command in the Bible telling us to honor the resurrection of Jesus Christ on a particular day. Therefore, you are not doing anything wrong if you choose not to, and no one should judge you. At the same time, there is no command telling us that we can't honor the resurrection of Jesus if we so choose. So, if someone chooses to do so on Easter, I think their decision should be respected as well. Although Easter has pagan origins, most of the Christian world associates it with the resurrection of Jesus Christ. With that in mind, I think it would be a good idea to take advantage of this time of the year where people have a heightened interest in religious matters, to share the gospel with them. Do you think it's wise to take advantage of Easter for the spread of the gospel, or do you think it should be totally avoided because of its pagan origins? Let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it and share it. And check out some more of my videos by clicking on the screen. I have a lot of good Christian videos, which I'm sure you'll enjoy if you liked this one. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.